What's going on, everybody? Sit back, relax, and be surprised. We have another After Dark for you, a fun-filled one with some CGCs that we have not seen yet because Dan will not allow us to see until we show this episode. With me, as always, we have the slab guy himself because he doesn't like when I call him other names. Sal.
I'll call him other names.
You, my good. Oh, Kevin, you call me a name, I'm gonna. Oh, anyhow, Doom will, have
you.
at you. Well, Doom will take care of you. Guys, check me out on Sal's Comic Corner on YouTube and also on Instagram as the Slab Guy 77.
We have Dan Kelly and his finessed art.
Yep, you can check me out on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art, or you can just search hashtag Dan Kelly Art. I post art and music on there usually at least 3 times a week. I'll be posting some stuff next week, and you can see other stuff I've already put up, like this Spawn that I did that I'm going to at some point transfer to a blank Spawn issue 1 cover.
Nice.
And then we got this guy that's right over here.
What up, guys? I'm Kevin. I created a group over on Facebook called Comic Character of the Day, where we'd like to delve into different concepts, different characters, covers, questions, news, funny things. We have a recent development that has been started by one of the guys in the group where he's doing a fan cast and for different teams, and it's been phenomenal so far. Is it? The guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I'll throw out a little bit more props to him as time goes. We'll get into that before too long. But in the meantime, Jamie, what's up, my man? We are interested in hearing more about this thing that I've heard about, the rumblings on the underground that I've heard about, the word out on the street. There's this thing called the codex station.
Oh, the thing you're a part of that you don't do anything for? Yes, the codexstation.com. Go check out your
own right now.
Yeah, go check it out right now. The one-stop shop for everything Codex. Get your gear, meet the team. Find us on all the socials. Like, share, subscribe. We love every single one of you that have so far. And if you like our reviews, we have a lot more coming for you, except from Kevin, because Kevin just doesn't do them.
Tomorrow, I swear.
I got a question.
How many times have you said that?
Is Dr. Doom on the team?
Doom is on every team. He rules.
Doom is on every team.
Every team.
Dr. Doom is on every team.
Doom is the team.
What does Dr. Doom and Jamie have in common? They're both group experts.
Oh, there you go.
Doom is
I see what you did there. Moving on. But no, we got a fun episode in store for you. We got some surprise CGCs. We're gonna be talking James Gunn, and guys, like I don't know. I've had this itch to get more comics, and I know this area that we can, so I'm gonna show it off if that's okay with you guys.
Do it.
All right, guys, you guys gotta check these guys out. I'm serious. This is worth the watch. Everyone, if you're anything like me, you love comics, but you also love a good deal. And our friends over at Heroscornercomics have just the deal for you. From exclusives to back issues, graded slabs, current issues, and even set up a subscription with them. And all you have to do is use the keyword CODEX at checkout. That's CODEX, and you will save 20% store-wide. So don't miss out.
You know, that commercial kind of reminds me of some of those ones you'd see on like if you're up late at night watching USA at like 12:30 in the morning, and it's like the commercial breaks on silk stockings or something, like an ad for a 1-800 number. Just call here.
It's Jamie's seductive voice that does it. I'm telling you, man.
I love it. I think it's incredible.
My head hurts now. Thanks. I need to Oh God, Dan, why?
No,
Looks like we got Wesley in the chat. He says, "Hey fellas, what's going on, Wesley? Good to have you on board."
Wes, buddy, how are you doing?
There he is.
Oh, did you? I want to know. Did you check out the Doom episode yet? If you have, let us know what you thought.
Yes.
Oh god, we did have some bots in the chat. I didn't even see that.
Oh.
Look
I
at that.
told you, yeah. It's
I thought
crazy.
I thought you were just saying Doom bots. Oh my god. But no, I think that's where Dan's getting all of his information from about commercials. He clicked the link and he's like, "This isn't for me." But no, guys, as always, let's get into some pulls, and I will be starting off today. So the first one I'll be starting
Start
off
us
with
off, Jamie.
is Something is Killing the Children, number 26.
Ooh,
Cool.
And I'm gonna switch our view.
There you go.
nice.
There you go. That's
Is
a
that
cool cover. I like
Is
that.
that a new issue?
Yeah, that's the newer issue.
Did that come out this week?
No, that came out last. I remember I go every other week.
Oh, okay. Because I was
No.
like, damn, I don't have that here, but I subscribe to that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we know Sal hasn't, and
Nope.
Wes, definitely check it out. It was a good time. Doom says to check it out if you have not.
Yes.
Next up, I have
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, number 102.
Oh, cool.
We got Vanish, number 3.
Ooh.
Yes.
Is that the name?
I'm liking that
is
series.
I am
So
enjoying
that's
this.
right.
I got Sal to pick the first issue up, and I was like, wait till you get to the end of it. You'll really dig it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
Is that cover A?
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys,
get to the end of the first issue, you're going to be hooked.
yes, that I was hooked after that. You guys would be surprised because I've talked about this. I have never picked up an issue of it in my life, and I finally got one because I want to just be like, guys, here you go. Fantastic Four.
Oh,
you go.
number 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna be starting this bad boy. We're gonna see how it goes. If I like it,
I wonder if
don't
Doom's
like
in
it.
that issue.
I wonder.
Huh.
I don't think the Fantastic Four is even all in the issue. I think it's just like about the Thing.
I don't know. I haven't dug into it
I
yet.
haven't read it yet, but that's what someone
But
told me.
I got next up
Mhm.
Avengers Forever number 11.
Oh, that's
cover.
a
Pretty wicked.
gorgeous cover. That's awesome.
Going on to Midnight Suns number 3.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
The Amazing Spider-Man number 14.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that color.
Yep.
Yeah, I got that.
That is sick.
That is cool.
Next up, we have Black Adam number 6, the B variant.
Ooh. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Batman could take him.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Next,
enough prep.
the last issue of Dark Crisis Young Justice.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a lot on that cover.
Yes, there's a lot going
on.
Is that the
DC
Todd
versus
Knock one?
yes, that is. DC versus Vampires All Out War number 5.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's cool.
That's been a
is.
cool series.
We got Deceased number 4.
Yeah.
War of the
Outside, my
Undead
boy.
Gods.
So does that look like the Magneto cover from X-Men number
For
1?
X-Men,
I
yeah.
was gonna say that is an
Yeah,
homage
it's a
to some
tribute one.
early '90s things right
Yeah.
there, man.
Yeah. Nightwing 98 B cover.
Cool.
Mm.
Cool. That's nice.
Dark Crisis World Without a Justice League Batman.
That's a cool cover.
That is a cool cover.
Yeah.
With the backstory. DC vs. Vampires number 11.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I like that cover.
Right.
This is all worthy, I think, so I'm gonna keep that one to the side. I got the Harley Quinn number 24.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is.
And then another one, which is the B cover.
That's a nice one.
It's cool.
That is.
Punchline, the Gotham game number 2.
Nice.
That is a lot of details in the background.
Yeah. Titans United Blood Pact number 3.
That's.
I don't
That's
know if this
really
is wall worthy
solid
or not.
artwork.
I need you guys' vote right now.
I think it is. That's very
Yeah,
cool.
that's pretty cool. It would look good up next to that Harley one that you were gonna put.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Agreed.
lastly, I haven't picked them up yet, any of the one-shot issues, but for some reason, I'm a Mr. Freeze fan. But I picked up Batman One Bad Day.
One bad day. Yep.
That is a cool cover.
That is
Yeah, I like that.
cover.
It kind of reminds me of the cover, the Mr. Freeze issue of One Shot from Batman White Knight.
Yes, that's what I thought too. All right, well, that's what I have. Kevin, what do you have this week, buddy?
All right. This week we got the Star Girl, the Lost Generation, number 1. Yeah.
I'm really
nice.
looking forward to reading that.
Right. Yep. I had to pick up Avengers Assemble Alpha number 1. I had to hit a second comic shop. My comic shop was sold out before they even opened because of everybody requesting that one. So
They're
maybe-
doing like a big crossover between all the Avengers books in that, right?
yes, they
Yeah.
are. Yep. Had to pick up Wildstorm 30th Anniversary Edition special. Superman Kal-El Returns special. We got Blue Beetle Graduation Day number 1.
Who is that guy?
Oh,
Yeah, who's that?
Detective Comics 2022 annual. Planet Hulk World Breaker number 1.
Nice.
Ooh, right. Variant cover Carnage number 5.
Nice.
That is nice.
Pretty. That isn't.
That's pretty.
And I'm all about the facsimile editions. So everybody's favorite artist.
Bagley?
Where's the feet?
Is that Bagley?
Bagley?
Where's the feet?
Is that Bagley?
I'm gonna end up with a complete run of New Mutants minus that one issue.
Right.
I'm only a few issues away, and that's one of them. Nice.
Detective Comics Introduction of Robin facsimile. Marvel Family facsimile.
That was the first Black
And
Adam,
then,
right?
We'll tell you first appearance of Black Adam.
Yeah.
And we got Justice Society of America, number 1.
I'm so looking forward to reading that.
Justice Society of America, number 1.
Yes.
Nice.
And
What's next?
Justice Society of America.
Straight out of the 90s.
Right, I love that. I miss the cool special effects covers. I admit it. It was all very, very niche, very like poppy, very gimmicky, but they were all pretty cool. I can't say anything. So those are my picks of the week.
All right. Next up, we have the Slab Guy.
All right. Well, I'm only I'm
Oh.
slab binder to compare to Dan's the pool. But here's I didn't have much from the pool list, but I have this. I got the Planet Hulk Breaker, World Breaker number 1.
Nice.
I also picked up the Justice Society Alan Scott cover.
All right.
I also have Detective Comics Annual 2022.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I ask you guys, I've sorry to cut you off, Sal, but
That's
I've
all right.
always collected when it's just Batman. Just a self-title. Is Detective like worth the actual like read right now
Yes.
to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, they had a new writer and artist take over on that right when they had.
Because I know
the new
Albuquerque's on it right now.
Yeah. Right when they had the
And
new artist or the new creative team take over the regular Batman title, they had the new team take over this one too.
Okay.
Right. Ram V is the artist, and I
Yeah.
like a lot of his stuff.
Writer?
So.
No,
Yeah.
he's the artist.
Is
Or no,
it-
he's the writer. Albuquerque's the artist.
Okay, yeah, then I'm
Yeah.
definitely picking it up if Ram V's on. Sorry about that, Sal. Go ahead.
Yes.
That's all right. Doom approves your interruption. So I got a couple of older books. Which number is this? Number 2. Green Lantern number 2.
Oh,
nice.
wow.
So this now becomes the oldest book in my collection.
What
Wow.
year? What year?
What
is
year
that?
did that come out?
62.
Okay, where did
Oh,
you
wow.
find that? Because I'm pretty jealous right now.
Well, if you're jealous, you gotta see the next one I've got.
Ooh.
Green Lantern number 27.
I'm not jealous about that one. I need Green Lantern 7.
Okay. Just through the Facebook pages. I forget who I bought that from,
Okay.
but I can look it up and tell you offline.
All right, cool.
All right, and now we got Doom does not approve. Reed
Yes.
Richards' timeless variant.
Wasn't he stuck on
Awesome.
Gilligan's Island?
Which you
Yes.
can find that unboxing somewhere, Sal. I watched it
Yes.
today. I just
Did
forget
you?
where it was.
It was on Sal's Comic Corner. Come on, man. Come on, man. Did you give me a like? Did
Yes.
you give me a like?
The Codex
Are you
station gave you the like.
Okay, very good. So, my two slabs are also timeless variants. We have the Iron Man 9.8
Nice.
and got the Captain America timeless 9.8.
Ooh, that's nice.
Mm.
Both virgin covers. And that's all I have for you guys this week.
All right, Dan, with the drum roll, let's
This
see
is what
what
I'm
you
waiting
got.
for these, Dan. Come on.
All right. Well, first I'll do the
Bring one
poll.
home, brother.
Most of the stuff is almost all the stuff, except I think 2 books you guys got. I also got the Planet Hulk World Breaker. I didn't subscribe to this, I don't think. They just put it in my box because I get Hulk. It's one of the shops where they're like, they'll send you the thing like, hey, you read this book, so we're going to give you this. And I thought, you know what? It's a light week, so what the hell? I'll pick it up. I also got the Wildstorm 30th anniversary.
Nice.
Because I loved, of all the early Image stuff, Wildstorm was the stuff that I like best, so I'm anxious to jump into that. I also got the Detective Comics annual that just came out. It's like we were saying, it's pretty good right now. From AWA, I got Absolution issue. I think it's 4 or 5. It's the last issue of the miniseries, which has been an awesome miniseries, and I think would make a really cool movie too. I got the new
unfamiliar.
It's the concept is that it follows this character who was a criminal, and the way that they try and gain their freedom from prison is through something called absolution, where they build a bunch of tech into them, and they have to go out, and it's like a reality TV show, and they have to go out, and as people watch them, basically like hunt down and kill. I think it's whoever they want, but they go after criminals, and they film it and they put it all online, and people can watch it as a show, and people can comment on it as it goes. And the more creative the kills and the more badass stuff that they do, then people vote on it, and they get higher and higher scores. Or if they screw up or people don't like it, they get lower scores, and they have a set amount of time that they have to get a certain score so they can get absolution and be freed. Or
Running Man.
I was just thinking Running Man.
Yeah, kind of like a Running Man type of thing. Also, kind of like that episode of Black Mirror where everybody kind of social media voted on people in real life.
Still never seen it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Here's Sub-Zero, now Plane Zero. Sorry.
What kind of laugh was that?
Doom does not approve of your laugh.
I got the new issue of Stillwater, number 16,
Nice.
which, this has been such a great read.
It's interesting.
What? Yeah,
It's interesting. I've enjoyed Stillwater.
Is Stillwater the Zdarsky?
Yes.
Okay.
The one where everybody that lives in the town can't die, doesn't age or anything.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And the Justice Society of America, number 1, which I am super psyched to read this. And even though it's a mini series, maybe if they have a ton of people buy it, they'll make it a regular series. Who knows?
The first issue was very interesting. It was not what I expected.
And then I've got this big
All right,
box
finally.
of slabs that I got
Yes.
from these books that I sent off. Oh, took me over a year to get them back. 4 books for me and 2 books for a buddy of mine. So I will show you his first. Got this Star Wars Heir to the Empire #1 at 9.0.
Ooh.
First appearance of Admiral Thrawn.
Oh yeah.
I know he was disappointed that it took so long to get back because he slabbed it just with the intention of selling it when it was hot.
Oh,
And that's cooled down some, but I told him, I was like, just wait until they officially introduce him into the show, or at least announce who's playing him, and it'll go back up. This other one is which printing is this? It is the 3rd printing of.
I love the fact that you fucking set it out and you're like, which printing is this?
Well, it's not my book, it's his.
Oh.
Here,
Oh.
it's, the 3rd printing of Venom #3 at a 9.6. First appearance of Null.
nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that is nice for a 9.6.
Yeah,
That is-
when I was asking him if he wanted me to send stuff, he was like, "Oh, I got this book." I went, "Dude, that's really hot," and like especially that cover, people are going for. So this one, he already told me. He told me yesterday, "I was like, just go ahead and sell it for me." Like, all
What's
right.
the what's
What's he asking?
price?
Don't shut up.
What's he asking?
Shut up, Sal. What's he asking?
I've been $1 more than Jamie.
I know you won't.
He told me to list it on eBay, so yeah, if you guys want it, I'll ask him what he wants to let it go for, and I'll let you know.
I seen the next one. I might be intrigued even more.
This one is 9.4 of Ultimate Fallout #4, First Miles Morales.
Yeah.
That is nice.
I'm disappointed in this, honestly, because I had this one graded at a 9.8. The old shelves that I used to have were not as high quality as this, and if you look back on my Instagram about a year or so ago, about a year and a half ago, they collapsed and all came down, knocked down my spinner rack that this was the only graded book at the time that I had, destroyed the case. The book itself was fine and was still sealed in the, if you don't know about CGCs, they have them in like a sealed plastic slip case inside of the actual slab. So I sent it in slab. I don't know why it dropped from a 9.8 to a 9.4 when, looking at it, nothing was wrong with it, but I guess that's the subjective nature of it. I got this 7.5 of Marvel Premiere #47, the first appearance of Scott Lang as Ant-Man.
Oh, nice.
I knew this would come back, and that is not a high grade. I got it slabbed to protect it for sentimental reasons. This book came out the month and year I was born, in April 1979, and my wife bought this for me as a birthday present like 2 years ago. So that was one I wanted to get slabbed. Like I said, just because of the nature of it. This one, a 6.5 of Amazing Spider-Man 194.
Nice.
Is that the first Black Cat?
Yep,
Yes,
first
it is.
appearance of Black Cat.
Ooh, nice.
I bought that at Baltimore Comic-Con last year, and almost immediately sent it off to get slabbed.
Bye, Felicia.
What?
I see what you did there.
I said, bye, Felicia. You're putting the comic book away.
And then the last one I got is 8.0 Avengers Annual #10.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one.
First appearance of Rogue, first appearance of Madeline Pryor, X-Men versus the Avengers, just Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. I mean, there's just a ton that goes on in this book.
Iron Man's in an iron lung type of thing.
Yeah. And really, when you think about, I mean, the book's worth, it's worth a little bit of money, but considering, it's the first appearance of, Rogue, who's one of the most popular X-Men, you'd think it should be worth more, but I think basically because she's not on the cover, that it's not worth
Yeah.
what it could be.
I'll give you 15 for it. $15. 15.
15. Yeah, I think I might have to pass on that one there, Slab Guy.
Give you 16.
Oh, well, then there you go, 16.
1601.
1625.
Too
So,
rich
yeah,
for my blood.
Those are the slabs that I sent off
Awesome, Dan.
November 2021 and got back the end of November 2022.
All right.
As a slab guy, I approve of your slabs.
It was it was nice getting them back, and as we switch all around. And see,
Yeah.
I talked to Al about it, because when you send stuff to CGC, when they're sending it back, they send you the tracking number, but they send you the sheet that tells you each book and what the grade is. And I asked him, I said, do you look at the sheet to see what the grades are before you get them, or do you wait until you get them? And he said, that you have to see, you have to look right then. Whereas I said, I like to wait and actually open the box up and look at the books to see what the grades are then.
Yeah, I'm like that kid on Christmas. I gotta know right away.
The kid that goes and opens his presents before waking his parents up.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh god, but those are great. I did enjoy seeing those. Fun fact: I will have my first CGC in January. I'm sending it out.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is because I sent a couple.
Oh,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How many?
Cool.
I sent 3.
How many? 3?
Oh, nice.
Jam.
and they-
Three
Okay.
is not a couple, Jamie.
I got a few more
Few.
that I want to send.
Shut
so
up.
maybe after. I think after the spending all my money on buying presents for people for the Christmas season, I think I might send a couple more off. I
Get
got
done.
that first
Fair.
appearance of Thunderbolts, and
Yes, I'm done.
I think I want to.
That's the last of my sass for the next a minute and a half at least.
Yeah. Doom does not approve. Where is my sandwich, Kevin? No.
Doom said no mail.
The sushi guy waiting at the front door's got it.
Yeah, but no.
Oh,
But we
God.
do have some fun topic to talk about tonight.
Yes.
Obviously, James Gunn has taken over creative for DC EU in general, and the guy's just been posting so much on Twitter lately. It's insane. Like, I literally saw him say, "Oh, we're gonna come out with the title works for what's gonna be coming out," and then it's, "Oh, here's a picture." I think even Dan alluded to it earlier off air. It was like Kingdom Come.
Right.
There's another. I forgot what the other one was.
He's teased Green Lantern a lot.
Oh, Lobo.
Low, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And apparently people are linking Jason Momoa to it because Jason Momoa said that
That's who we wanted to
ready
be.
to do his dream DC project, and it was like right when Lobo, when James Gunn was teasing Lobo, which I said before, I think he was miscast as Aquaman because he would be absolutely perfect as Lobo.
Honestly, he has a great look for Lobo, and he has the build. I think he'd be a great Lobo.
Honestly, side tangent, I thought he would have been the best Craven ever.
Yeah, he would have been really good too.
Fair, right? He would have been a really good Craven.
But with
He would
that,
have been a good Hawkman too.
what do you think of what he's doing so far in a short time span? And what are some ideas that you have that you think are going to happen now that he's in control? We'll start with Kevin.
I think that I'm excited actually because of the fact that as much as I've enjoyed a lot of the DC projects that they put out, comparatively to Marvel, DC has just been kind of a disjointed mess of miscellaneous projects that have no greater connection to each other or any cohesiveness to any kind of long-term ongoing storyline. I'm hoping that James Gunn will actually be the one to bring cohesion to the greater DC universe in general and make it so that we actually have these projects that we can look forward to that will push us forward to being excited as to see how this will connect to that. That's what's been missing, and I'm really excited to see how that's going to potentially change with the new direction that they're taking things.
Yeah. Dan.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that it benefits that he has done so much with Marvel and worked so closely with Kevin Feige that he's seen, he's seen what it is that Feige has done to make Marvel successful, where each director can come in and make their movie, but like it all fits into the larger tapestry of stuff. And
yes,
all these fans online keep talking about, and I've seen him address it too, that this DC, Marvel's better than DC, or DC's better than Marvel, or what does DC have to do to overtake Marvel? And he's come out and said, he's like, there's no competition between Marvel and DC. He's like, I've talked to Kevin Feige about it, and he's excited. He says, Kevin Feige is like hopeful that DC starts making good movies because at the end of the day, Kevin Feige is a fanboy, and he's like, he wants to see a cool Batman movie. He wants to see a cool Superman movie. So, who knows? Maybe I highly doubt it, but who knows? Maybe one day there will be some kind of Marvel DC crossover.
He said it. We talked about in one of the meetings.
Gunn has made it clear before, even before the whole got fired from Marvel, went to DC, got rehired by Marvel. Even before that, made it clear that he'd like to do some type of crossover. But he hasn't teased as much stuff recently with DC because he's been promoting the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special and the Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which just had the trailer drop.
Which Batman is now canon in the MCU.
Yeah. And
right. Sorry,
but
I just need to throw that out there.
Yeah. And GoBots too, which was and there's a thing on Twitter where he talks about how he got they let him use Cycle from GoBots and the whole thing with that. But he has teased some stuff, he's posted pictures of he's talked a lot about wanting to do stuff with Green Lantern, and I don't know if it's him that's mentioned it, but I have seen his name mentioned a lot with. I think he said something about wanting to bring Ryan Reynolds back as Green Lantern. He's posted stuff with Jonah Hex. He's posted Mr. Terrific.
Yeah.
He's posted teasers for the poster for Blue Beetle saying only in theaters, where originally it was going to be an HBO Max thing, and then it was maybe it'll be HBO Max in theaters, and now it's like nope. It's going to be in theaters. That's how much we think it's going to be good. And, he's Justice Society. He's teased, the last one he teased was kind of Kingdom Come. And, yeah, I'm really excited to see what he does. I kind of feel, we know that Henry Cavill's back as Superman.
Yep.
We know that Ben Affleck is probably back as Batman, since he, not just the stuff with the Flash, but apparently he filmed some add-on scenes for the new Aquaman movie.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm excited. I kind of feel like what they'll probably do is, since they've got this whole slate of stuff already done, that they'll just release all that. I think Flash is the last one that's getting released of the current stuff that's done, or I think Blue Beetle might be after that, but it's probably the
cusp is Shazam.
Yeah, but I'm talking about of the stuff that's already done, the last one that will be released before his vision kind of takes over.
Yeah, it'd be Shazam because that comes out in March, right after the Flash.
Oh, I thought Shazam came out first.
I don't think so,
because Flash doesn't come out till summer.
I'm looking this up. Go ahead. Continue.
I'm pretty sure Shazam is the next one to come out, because I think it's Shazam and then Aquaman and then Flash, and I think Blue Beetle is sometime after Flash, but that doesn't really tie into the already established stuff. So,
you're right. I had the dates backwards. I thought Flash was March, Shazam's March, Flash is June.
Yeah, it's hard because they've rescheduled them all a few times.
Yes,
but yeah, I know what I think would be the best thing to do is end Flash, since they're doing Flashpoint with it, is, if they haven't filmed it already, film a scene to add on to the end that will that will save Kevin's life.
Yes, obviously.
It was me, Barry. It was me the whole time.
Yeah.
But that it would be good if they filmed a tack-on scene at the end that kind of like reset the whole universe, where they could say, okay, we're going to keep this stuff that we like. We're going to keep Cavill as Superman. We're going to keep Ben Affleck as Flash or as Batman. We're going to keep.
Whoa.
I was like, damn.
We're gonna keep
Run,
Black
Batfleck,
Adam.
run.
Yeah, we're gonna keep Black Adam, all that. But he teased Lobo. But yeah, now we're gonna have him playing Lobo and Jason Momoa as Lobo instead of Aquaman. Hey, we're gonna have someone new playing Flash because of
you can't keep your mind to yourself.
Wild problem.
Danny DeVito
with Ezra
Danny
Miller.
DeVito. Danny DeVito's a Flash.
But I think it would be good if they tack that on the end, where like we, pretty much just like Flashpoint or Crisis or any of the DC reset things. We're gonna keep the stuff that we like. We're gonna recast the stuff that we don't like, and we're gonna move forward with a fresh vision. I see all these guys on all of his posts. They're like, restore the Snyderverse, release the Ayer cut. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like he kind of alluded to, we're looking forward. We're not looking back.
Mm-hmm.
But you had an epiphany during that whole that whole thing there, Jamie. What came to mind?
Okay, so my thought process is, at the end of Flash, they'll do that because the next movie that's slated to come out after that is the Aquaman movie. What if they did that instead of him becoming Lobo? Obviously, we keep him as Aquaman, but that's where Mira's not a part of it no more. That's how they get, what's her name? The one that poops
Amber
beds.
Heard out.
Yeah. It gets her out,
Amber
and
Heard
then
got fired.
Yeah, it kicks her out, and then at the end of it, it shows Cavill standing there talking, blah blah blah, and then we get that point, like moving forward. Like, I would love to see it as, guys, I know we like basically have them show like Robert Pattinson like at the beginning as Batman, and then start seeing like a time loop go all the way towards Ben Affleck. So Pattinson would still technically be canon in the DCEU. He's just the young version of Ben Affleck.
As long as we get as long as we pan to a future aspect where we actually get to see Michael Keaton again. I would kill to see
that. Would be the three phases. So you have the young Pattinson, you have the now, which is the Flashpoint version, Ben Affleck, Batman, and then at the end you have the Keaton. So it's one big loop, and then Barry breaks that loop.
I would love to see that.
That'd be the Flashpoint, and that would change the whole course of the DCEU.
I wouldn't even mind if instead of necessarily doing that, they keep it where Pattinson is Batman in his own universe, and where they defy, because they haven't done it in the movies yet, where they've shown like, oh, we've got all these different realities. Like, it's all been
the multiverse.
It's they haven't done that in the movies. It's all been the one world. They've done all the multiverse stuff with the with all the WB shows. So I think it would be cool if instead of integrating them all into one world, if after Flashpoint, it's like, okay, we've got, we're restoring what we like, keeping what we like in this, we're changing what we don't like, but we've also got this other universe with Robert Pattinson Batman, and hey, maybe we got the Zack Snyder stuff, and that's this other universe here, but we're gonna have this core thing here, and then down the road, like, they could do something else. Like I said, he teased Jonah Hex. It would be really cool to see an old Western come out of that. He teased
bring back Brolin.
Well, he teased Kingdom Come.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know how you can do Kingdom Come in one movie, but I think it would be cool to have. That would definitely be something that would have to have a big build up. But I mean,
I feel like that would be the lead up point.
That would be
fantastic. I was gonna say, Sal, what thoughts you got?
We haven't heard from you.
What? Honestly, I don't have anything to add. What you guys have just said would have been exactly the same thing I said. He brings cohesion. He'll bring story plots together, I feel, which DC just lacks. I think DC puts out these movies, and they're all individuals, and they have no real linking between each other. And the few times that we do see that, like Batman versus Superman, it's forced or it's not organic to me.
Okay.
So I think he's going to bring that that wild card or that card in and make it cohesive and make it flow and make it go to the next one and so forth. I love his tweet with the Kingdom Come, not only because it's he's teasing Kingdom Come, but it's Superman at the table, the Green Lantern table, and it's like we're making plans, and that's what in that story, that's that was their planning board or whatever they were planning there. So it's kind of like a twofold. I say it as a twofold twist, and I like that. That was pretty awesome. I'm not a Blue Beetle fan, but I would be interested in seeing it. The suit looks fantastic. What's that?
I said, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that character, that particular iteration. I like Ted Kord, but I wasn't excited for the movie until I saw the set pictures, and when I saw the suit, I was like, that looks fantastic. If anyone looked like they stepped out of a comic and looked exactly like the comic would in real life, it's that.
Right. And I mean, I would love to see Lobo. I'm not, and it's the first time I heard Lobo being introduced to it, so I'd be up for that as well.
Well, who would
I gotta say though, like I know we talked about Green Lantern, I know we had a movie, but it's just I want to see what they're doing with this HBO Max series. I am not a fan of right now. The whole change in everybody, like you had everyone picked out, and then you're like, we don't need you anymore.
Yeah.
If you can't make just a solo Green Lantern movie, make it the Corpse movie. I don't care. Just he is a fanatic with the cosmic realm, and this is right up his alley. And I just need it to happen. Like I seen some fan art of like it was Jon Stewart standing next to Kilowog, and it was James Gunn like retweeted it or something. Yeah, and I was like, please, like.
Well, they were going to do a New Gods movie at one point too. Like this seems like that seems like the type of thing that would be up his alley that Tom King was going to write. But James Gunn also said too that going forward, with his 10-year plan, that him and his producing partner that are running things, that he said like everything was going to be connected. It was going to be the movies, the HBO Max shows, the TV shows. That all of it was going to be connected, like the way Marvel does stuff. We got the Disney Plus shows, we've got the movies. We've kind of got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. sort of a little bit. But like everything's going to be connected that way. He said that's going to be their plan too, which I think is good because there's some stuff that's better suited to TV, some stuff that's better suited to movies.
Well, one of the things that I, even if you're not a big fan of Blue Beetle per se, and I like the character, and I'm excited about even if I'm not excited about the character overly, it's like all of you, I'm going to watch it. But one of the things that like I loved about Black Adam was seeing Atom Smasher and what was it, Hurricane? I think it was.
No, it's not. It's oh Cyclone. My god, I was just Cyclone.
I'm going to say Twister, but I don't.
Cyclone.
Cyclone.
And Cyclone, Hawkman, and Dr. Fate. Like, seeing these other characters. Sorry,
real fast for you. I was not a fan of the T'Challa Hawkman at all. But I thought that the Fonz being the original Atom Smasher was just amazing.
Right, that was so
sorry.
Cool.
Please
allude to what would have been better as Mr. Terrific.
But part of the allure for me is seeing all of these characters introduced. Like, even if the story isn't great, which I have no reason to think that won't be, but even if it's not great, like I'm super excited to see all of the characters that get introduced through all of these projects that are going to be coming out.
I do kind of wonder though, since he said that like the shows, the HBO Max and movies, all of it's going to be connected. I do wonder if that kind of spells the end for Doom Patrol and Titans, or if he's going to say, you know what, we're going to integrate that into what we're already doing.
I feel like that's what's going to happen
through the multiverse, because I think you could easily say, even though Doom Patrol and Titans don't take place in the same universe now, like I think you could easily say, because the Doom Patrol kind of showed up on that one-ish episode of Titans that was a little different, I think you could easily retcon that to them being the same world, and you could, and if they embrace the whole multiverse thing going forward, that would be easy too.
Yep.
Right. Or you literally start everything off with Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
Superman and Lois, which is the only one of the Arrowverse shows still left.
Yeah.
So I mean, it'll be interesting whenever he finally announces whatever his plan is. I doubt that he'll announce like the whole 10-year plan at one time.
Oh yeah, no way.
But
I feel like he's the type of guy that's like, this is what we're doing. We came up with the titles. We got the ideas. Have fun. Enjoy.
But I mean, who knows? Maybe that's the thing now. Like, I mean, nobody knows. Even he's even responding when people have put articles up saying like, "Oh, this is going to happen," and a source close to me says this, and he responds like, "Well, either they're lying to you or you're just making this up, because right now the only people that know are me and his producing partner. That's like the co-head of DC with him. He's like, they haven't even presented their plan to the board yet."
Right. But so I feel like
I think that he's going to bring that kind of that balance of action and humor and all that a lot of the DC stuff's been lacking. Yeah. I hope he doesn't go too overboard on the humor. Like,
I agree with that.
But
Marvel's been doing lately.
But I don't know. But I think after Guardians comes out, after Guardians of the Galaxy 3 comes out, I think that's when he'll release some of his DC's plans.
Yeah, no, like I said, that's probably the best way to go about it, is the release it after Guardians, because get what you're promoting done, and then promote you now, and then move on from there. Yep. But with that, I think that's a great place to end this for tonight. We'll have more for you guys next week, as always, guys. Just to let everybody know here too, we will be taking a break on the week of Christmas. There will be one show going on, and it'll be the Codex Awards. So we will be all attributing to that. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a long episode, so everyone have your time ready.
But a good one.
Yes.
Popcorn ready. We're gonna be handing out the Mondays. The Codex.
Yes. The Codex Awards. Get it right, or you're off the team.
So says Doom.
So says Doom. But as always, guys, thank everybody here again for showing up. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I am your host, Jamie. With me, as always, we have the Slab Guy, Fairy, Corner Master 5000, CGC Fanatic, the Sale.
Hey guys, check me out at Sal's Comic Corner on YouTube and the Slab Guy 77 on Instagram.
All right, next up, Dan Kelly, as always.
Hello, you can check me out on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art, or you can search hashtag Dan Kelly Art on there. I post a few times a week, art and music. Like this that I'm working on. I guess the pencils are too light. You can't really see it.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
That's the Invisible Woman?
Dear God.
Sketch of something that's going to somebody that they don't know about. Who could it be? Stay tuned.
Is that going to me? Because I feel like that's going to me.
You think it's going to you? Well, someone's got a big ego.
Yeah. Well, hey, Doom has to.
Who could the character be? Because it's just a rough outline. But who knows? And then we got this guy over here who's got something going on.
Not a whole lot, honestly. But
way to promote yourself, Kevin.
Yeah, great job, James Gunn, not Kevin.
But I do have a comic book group over on Facebook called Comic Character of the Day, where we cover a different character, cover of some classic comics, comedy, questions. We're beginning to develop a fan casting of different teams every day now, and news of anything that's going on. We also are going to be doing a giveaway of comic books and comic book related paraphernalia at about 500 members, which we're almost there. If you want to come over, join up, you can get to that point and have the opportunity to win yourself some cool swag. Once again, comic character of the day, Facebook. And that being said,
21 members away
Jamie, take
from
us on home.
500.
21 members away
What's
from
that?
500.
Yeah.
21.
We are at we're at 21. We're at
I just checked. We're at
479 right now. Yes.
Nice.
So close.
But yes, without further ado, guys,
This
once
guy's
again,
got stuff
go
going.
check out the codexstation.com. You want to stop shop for everything Codex. Meet the team, talk to us, let us know what's going on.
Woo.
Definitely check out all
Woo.
the socials. We're on everything.
Woo.
There's no reason for you not to miss out.
Woo.
And Kevin's having a stroke.
Woo.
God, what are you, fucking owl? Jesus Christ, man.
Call Paw Patrol.
God.
Be there on the double.
But guys, as always, I'm waiting for it. Do it.
He's done.
As
He's done.
always, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Just check out the codecstation.com. Like I was saying, we'll bring Kevin back in for this moment, but be kind to one another out there. You never know what anyone's going through, and even making someone smile can change a day, course of their day, life, or anything else. So always,
Especially now during the holidays, especially.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely a time.
It's always a rough time under the best of circumstances, and with everything the way it is now, it's not the best of circumstances. So yes, absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's one of those times that even if someone doesn't look like they need it, just make sure they're okay.
Yes.
It's definitely worth it.
Yep.
But
Yep.
guys, as always, we will see you in the next one.
Much love. Peace.